Moral courage is something we all use every day. There are many different theories that can be used to establish your own unique guide to moral courage. Moral courage is fluid in that you can use different aspects of different theories to create your own version of it. Some theories that can be used are virtue ethics, logical inquiry, ethical egoism, and rational egoism. According to Aristotle, virtue ethics is about asking yourself what kind of person you should be. According to virtue ethics, we act and feel according to the ideal or model of perfection. Virtue ethics is a golden mean because it is a compromise between two extreme behaviors. With virtue ethics, the reason behind why you do things matters. According to virtue ethics, we should act out of loyalty, compassion, love, honesty, courage, integrity, self-control, and fairness. As humans, we naturally judge the moral permissibility of actions and whether they are good or bad. A strength of virtue ethics is that it pushes us to be the best person we can be. We are supposed to always strive to be a better person. A weakness of virtue ethics is that you should make your moral decisions based on what a virtuous person would do. If you do not already have the guidance, how do you ever learn? Virtue ethics allows someone to commit an immoral act but still act fully in virtue. One may use virtue ethics for moral courage because they believe they are doing the right thing. As Aristotle stated, you will never do anything in this world without courage. It is the greatest quality of mind next to honor. Socrates established the idea of logical inquiry. He believed that every human should think for themselves and come up with their own opinions and ideas of what is right and wrong. Humans should not follow others passively due to the fear of being alone. The first step for logical inquiry is to establish a statement many people would describe as common sense. Next, you must find exceptions to the statement. If exceptions are able to be found, that means the statement is false. Then, you must try to modify the statement to take all exceptions into account. Lastly, you continue to modify the statement until all exceptions have been taken into account and there are no more that are able to be found. According to Socrates, one gains confidence by having confidence in one's own belief, not allowing oneself to be swayed by others' opinions or statements. To gain confidence in one's own beliefs, they must put them through the 5 steps procedure of logical inquiries. This allows one to modify a statement till there are no more exceptions to it. I feel confidence plays a large role in having courage. Courage is often facing a fear of something. To be able to face that fear, one must have confidence that what they are doing is right. When a person makes a decision to act out of courage, there are often negative consequences to that decision. Thus, one must be certain that what they are doing is the absolute truth. As stated by Vaughan, ethical egoism is the theory that the right action is the one that advances one's own best interest. This appears that ethical egoism is totally self-centered. However, it is not as selfish as psychological egoism. Ethical egoism says that one's only moral duty is to promote the most favorable balance of good over evil for oneself. There may be actions that are taken that will help other people along with oneself. We are always the main subject within a decision. People may find moral courage in making decisions that are going to produce the best outcome for themselves. According to rational egoism, it is irrational to act against one's self-interest. One must do what is best for oneself. There is no moral consideration of right and wrong when making a decision, purely the effects of oneself. I feel altruism is natural because we used to live in small colonies where we either knew everyone and was related to them, or we were very close acquaintances. It was in everyone's best interest to help people around them. Also, if you look at chimpanzees, humans' closest living relative, they practice altruism by grooming each other and comforting another chimp that has lost a fight. Reciprocal altruism is the best compromise because there will be 2 people looking out for one individual then. There will always be someone to help you when you need it as long as there is a trust between you. People may find moral courage in knowing that there are 2 or more people looking out for their best interest when it comes to making decisions. Moral courage is something that is necessary for life. Morals are incorporated into pretty much every decision we make due to the consequences of that decision. People find their moral courage from many different theories or combination of theories. There are infinite places that you can find moral courage from. Where will you find yours?